Hello and welcome to my video on the 12 houses in astrology. In this video, I will be explaining what each of the houses represents, how they relate to the zodiac signs, and how they influence our lives. I will also be discussing aspects in astrology. Understanding the 12 houses and aspects is essential for anyone interested in reading a natal birth chart, so let's get started. House 1, the House of Self. The first house, also known as the ascendant or rising sign, represents our physical appearance, personality, and how we present ourselves to the world. It's the house of self and represents the mask we wear in public. The sign that rules the first house gives clues about our physical appearance and characteristics. House 2, the House of Possessions. The second house represents our possessions, including money, assets, and material belongings. It's the house of material wealth and financial security. The sign that rules the second house can give insights into our approach to money and how we earn our income. House 3, the House of Communication. The third house represents communication, intellect, and learning. It's the house of knowledge and represents our mental abilities, including our writing and speaking skills. The sign that rules the third house gives clues about our communication style and the subjects we are interested in. House 4, the House of Home and Family. The fourth house represents our home and family, including our roots and upbringing. It's the house of emotional security and represents our connection to our heritage and ancestry. The sign that rules the fourth house gives insights into our family background and upbringing. House 5, the House of Creativity and Romance. The fifth house represents creativity, romance, and children. It's the house of self-expression and represents our ability to express ourselves creatively. The sign that rules the fifth house gives insights into our approach to romance and love affairs. House 6, the House of Health and Service. The sixth house represents health and service, including our work ethic and routines. It's the house of self-improvement and represents our ability to be of service to others. The sign that rules the sixth house gives insights into our approach to health and our work ethic. House 7, the House of Relationships. The seventh house represents relationships, including romantic partnerships and business partnerships. It's the house of diplomacy and represents our ability to interact with others. The sign that rules the seventh house gives insights into our approach to relationships and our ability to compromise. House 8, the House of Transformation. The eighth house represents transformation and regeneration, including our psychological and spiritual growth. It's the house of change and represents our ability to let go of the past and embrace the future. The sign that rules the eighth house gives insights into our approach to transformation and our ability to handle crises. House 9, the House of Philosophy and Travel. The ninth house represents philosophy, travel, and higher education. It's the house of expansion and represents our ability to broaden our horizons. The sign that rules the ninth house gives insights into our approach to philosophy and our willingness to take risks. House 10, the House of Career and Public Image. The 10th house represents our career and public image, including our reputation and social status. It's the house of success and represents our ability to achieve our goals. The sign that rules the 10th house gives insights into our approach to our career and our desire for success. House 11, the House of Community and Friendships. The 11th house represents community and friendships, including our social circles and network. It's the house of group dynamics and represents our ability to work with others towards a common goal. The sign that rules the 11th house gives insights. House 12. The 12th house in astrology is the final house of the zodiac and it is known as the house of endings, spirituality, and subconscious patterns. The 12th house is often considered to be one of the most complex and difficult houses to interpret in astrology, as it deals with deeply hidden and unconscious aspects of our lives. Here are some key themes and areas of life associated with the 12th house. Spirituality and connection to the divine. The 12th house represents our connection to the divine, the spiritual, and the unseen realms. This house is often associated with mystical experiences, spiritual practices, and transcendence. The unconscious mind and past life karma. The 12th house is also associated with the unconscious mind and the patterns and beliefs that we carry from past lives. It represents the parts of ourselves that we have repressed or forgotten, as well as our dreams, fantasies, and fears. Endings and closure. The 12th house is also associated with endings and closure, as it is the final house of the zodiac. This can manifest as a need to let go of old patterns, relationships, or situations in order to move forward and create space for new growth. Secrets and hidden aspects. The 12th house is often associated with secrecy, hidden aspects of ourselves, and the parts of our lives that we keep hidden from others. Understanding aspects in astrology. Aspects in astrology refer to the angles formed between two planets in a natal chart. These angles can have a significant impact on how the energies of each planet manifest in our lives. There are 5 main aspects used in astrology. Conjunction. A conjunction occurs when two planets are in the same zodiac sign and degree. This aspect represents the blending of energies between the two planets, which can result in a powerful and intense expression of those energies. A conjunction can indicate a strong emphasis on the area of life represented by the two planets in question. Opposition. An opposition occurs when two planets are across from each other in the chart, forming a 180-degree angle. This aspect represents a tension or conflict between the energies of the two planets, which can manifest as a struggle to balance opposing needs or desires. An opposition can indicate a need to find balance and integration between the areas of life represented by the two planets. Square. A square occurs when two planets are in a 90-degree angle to each other. This aspect represents a challenge or obstacle between the energies of the two planets, which can manifest as frustration, conflict, or struggle in the areas of life represented by the two planets. A square can indicate a need to overcome obstacles and find creative solutions to problems. Trine. A trine occurs when two planets are in a 120-degree angle to each other. This aspect represents a harmonious flow of energy between the two planets, which can manifest as ease, creativity, and opportunities in the areas of life represented by the two planets. A trine can indicate a natural talent or ability in the areas of life represented by the two planets. Sextile. A sextile occurs when two planets are in a 60-degree angle to each other. This aspect represents a supportive and easy flow of energy between the two planets, which can manifest as opportunities, growth, and positive change in the areas of life represented by the two planets. A sextile can indicate a willingness to cooperate and work together in the areas of life represented by the two planets. Overall, understanding the aspects between planets in a natal chart can provide valuable insight into the ways in which different energies interact and influence our lives. By exploring the different aspects in your own chart, you can gain a deeper understanding of your strengths, challenges, and opportunities for growth and transformation. You have reached the end of the video, and we have covered the 12 houses in astrology and aspects. In the next video we are going to start discussing how each planet functions within its unique zodiac sign, and we will start dabbling into how to read a natal birth chart. Please comment, share and subscribe so you can keep enjoying this free Astrology for Beginners series. Thanks for watching.